This is Slim Reaper Beats.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Perfect.
But we don't have bitches around here. We have lady friends. Okay? We don't do bitches. We have lady friends. We show respect to women. Okay, Tay? All right?
Huh?
Yeah, you can hear.
Hold on, let me turn this AC off. What did you say?
I can't hear you, nigga. Let me turn this air conditioner
Let me
off.
turn this shit off real quick. I'm sorry, I don't speak brokenness. What? What was that?
Oh, shit. Yo, we really did 100 episodes, y'all.
So 100. We did it.
Been a long time.
They say you don't know what you're doing with your show unless it reaches 100.
Is
Who
that true?
said that?
I think they say something like that. Like you just find out what you're doing until you reach 100 or something like that.
That makes sense. That makes sense, honestly. For a lot of TV shows, most TV shows don't make it to 100.
Yeah,
Is this a TV show?
it's a show.
I feel it's a recording show.
Yeah.
Just no live audience. There's a camera though. This shit goes on YouTube in
You
video
say
format.
when you introduce us, you say to the Excuse Me Brother podcast show.
You got a point there.
And I probably should have put that in the new logo, but oh well.
Not necessary. Oh,
Not needed.
welcome back to the Excuse Me Brother podcast show. Right?
Yeah. That's how
I'm
you do it.
I'm your host, Brother Jay. And we got the whole crew tonight, y'all.
Yeah.
We back.
We back.
What
New
I want.
logo, new style, new colors.
Back like crack in the 80s, baby. Let's go.
Like cook crack, that's right.
Only thing I will say, if you're watching on YouTube, there's a flicker. I know I have to fix it, but I can't do it right now. So
If you're watching this on YouTube, every time it flickers, take a shot.
no, you'll be dead.
It's super
It flickers like every minute. So
Is
Take
there
a
a
drink.
reason for this, sir?
What?
I said, is there a reason for this, sir?
The heat wave.
yeah, blame it on the heat wave.
Yo,
Everyone
speaking of heat,
Blame it on
It
the
is-
heat. Got you
this
feeling neat.
summer is brutal, y'all. Like,
I feel like we say the same thing every year. It's
No,
like-
this one's worse.
this one's
I-
sport.
This is objectively worse.
I will say it feels worse, but I haven't gotten a notification on my phone saying that it's like turn off your ACs or conserve energy or whatever. I got that last year.
Are you
You did?
serious? I didn't get that last year.
Because
This
usually
shit
they'll
feels-
send it out. It's one of those like emergency notifications.
Mixor did
This shit-
happen.
Yeah.
I'm talking about on the emergency
Pigs.
notification.
You saw that? That's three. That was 3 flickers. That's 3 sips. I hope you got your White Claws. Yeah, there you go. Father producer, Father Brother Jay. Whoa, sorry. Oh, sorry, what?
Iced tea. All right, that's all that was. That was iced tea.
I'm just saying, follow his lead,
Let's follow my
or
lead.
get some lean. I'm not one to judge.
Nah,
Nah, you don't gotta do all that.
you don't get high around.
Well, I won't say a single word what you do. I got you back. Not these niggas though. Never though.
So how y'all been?
Been alright.
Nope. Look the chain. This time, no complaints. So my job,
You- Complaining?
no complaints. My
Hey,
job's
hey,
been
look-
acting wild.
It's a new
What
day
happened, bud?
around.
Yeah.
I mean, Big E's not around no more, so you know, doesn't really count as a new day.
Not yet. He's
Yeah.
coming back. He actually just posted today that he got stem cell treatment in Mexico.
In Mexico.
In Mexico, yes.
Retire, brother. It's all right.
No,
It's-
he wants to come back.
Like,
We
no,
miss
dude,
him.
listen, if Edge can take, 8 years off, so can you.
How old
You
is
don't
he?
need it though.
Big E's like maybe 43, 44.
40? No.
Edge or Big E?
Big E.
think he's in his 30s.
Yeah, I know he's in his 30s.
Maybe black just don't crack.
He's 38.
I was close. I was close.
But he's been gone for like 2 years already, so.
If he broke his neck, like
I know.
I said, if Edge can take 8 years off, so can he. All right.
Yeah, but Edge was already a legend when he left.
Big E's not a legend.
New Day? You saying New Day's not a legend?
That's what I'm saying. Like, excuse me, brother.
I don't think so. Not in my book. Not yet.
New Day's going into the Hall of Fame. That's wild.
I mean, they'll probably get a Hall of Fame eventually, but I wouldn't call them legends.
Why?
Why not?
New Day is still active.
Yeah, but they can be legends and active. John Cena's a legend and technically active.
Randy Orton's a legend and going strong too. After taking 7 months off because of his back.
Yeah, but he's been there 20 years.
22.
22.
Some respect on it. Some respect on his legacy. But how can you not say that the New Day are not legends, bro? They're like legends. Like, what do you like?
If you want to make an argument for Kofi, you can argue that Kofi is a legend.
No.
His tenure is longer than Xavier Woods and Big E.
I can't argue that because New Day's only been around for about 9 years.
Right.
And they've been at the top of the tag division the entire time.
Not the entire time.
Up until Big E got hurt. Now they're like mid-card range-ish.
Yeah.
But for a good portion of that time, I say they had a legendary 5-6 year run, bro.
No, they did. I'm not doubting that. But that, in my book, doesn't put them on a legend status.
They had 2 legendary runs, to be honest with you. They had 2 legendary runs. I do. Because they had one alone when they were the champions for the longest ever. And then they got their second run was rejuvenating the Usos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that
year or 2 year run was fantastic.
Yeah, it was very fantastic. I agree.
That's when tag team wrestling was. That's when I say tag team wrestling was probably the best thing.
I agree.
Those two put on. I love to see those matches.
If you want to say they're one of the greatest tag teams of all time, you could say that.
But that doesn't catapult them into legendary status because of it.
No.
You can't say that they're one of the greatest tag teams of all time and not think that they're legendary because of that. That doesn't make sense. That's like saying
no, because they're 2 different tiers.
You understand?
I have very high standards.
You understand? Big E will always be
somebody a legend.
Big E will always be one of my favorite personalities ever since that interview. It was like, y'all want your 5-star matches? Y'all want some flips? Not me. That's not why I watch wrestling. I watch Goldberg.
He just wants big meaty men slapping meat.
Hey, no,
that's what Big E said.
That's you want to. That's one of my Twitch alarms with my brother. My brother, when we do the Twitch show.
Big meaty men slapping meat.
It's just that whole. It's that whole thing.
We
also have pause. We also have pause as well, so we could.
Super pause.
You never seen that?
No.
I gotta send it to you.
Oh, you gotta watch that. It's just pretty much New Day being dumb.
It's amazing.
It's hilarious.
I watched this on the air.
You can watch it after, but I'll send it to you anyway.
You can do what the fuck you want.
That is wild.
Honestly, New Day and Jay Uso have told me that whatever they do should be hilarious because those are the 4 funniest people in WWE, honestly.
Well, you see Jay Uso trying to get at Rhea Ripley.
I fucking love it. It's hilarious.
Hilarious. Trying to take it a wild houses.
Have you not seen it on the new thing? with the interviewer Jackie.
I'm Jackie Redmond.
Yeah, they have a thing. Jackie Redmond
Oh,
has
yeah,
them on
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. She was talking to
this
both
is the
of them.
Oh yeah, he goes like she asks Jay your number, and Jay goes like I'm about to try it right now, and then it cuts and it goes to her going to Rhea Ripley. It's like, do you still have your number? And she looks at the camera, goes, yeet, and walks away.
Not for nothing, but I can't stand the whole thing. It's stupid to me.
Cause you was a hater.
You are a hater.
But it's like, all right, this is dumb. This is stupid.
That's
what?
What?
That's a normal thing.
Once upon a time, this was dumb.
To me, it still is. Like the fact that he stole that from Tony Yayo, and he said it himself.
Did he say it?
Yes, he said that. Yes, and everybody, every person knows that, because Tony Yayo's walking around. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was obvious. I was like, why is he doing the Tony Yayo thing? Like,
well, Tony Yayo missed the opportunity to patent that or whatever, copyright it.
I don't think you can patent the move.
Yeah, I think you can.
Motion.
I mean, if you give the motion a name, you can. But since he didn't call it, you can't see me.
No, actually, no, you can, because I remember there was a whole dispute between DDP and Jay-Z.
Yes.
Yes.
There's also
DDP did it first, and he actually he sued Jay-Z, and he won.
And that's why Jay-Z stopped doing it.
I'm assuming so. Yeah.
I don't think Jay-Z's done it in years. Like, I can't even remember the last time I seen him do that.
Also, I had to take it off because I just remembered when WWE sued the other. I think the Young Bucks or the Bullet Club, because they were doing the
two suite, and they technically own it. Yeah.
Yeah,
and they turned it into one suite,
which is stupid.
It was stupid. That didn't last long.
Also, you can't get mad at this because crowds have been doing that forever.
That's true.
It's just now that it's just a thing. Like, it's not the thing right now. It's funny. Damn, that's a deep flicker. I hope y'all really drinking. This is about to be crazy for y'all.
I know it's bothering me so much, but I literally can't do anything about it. I probably should have checked it out before I started
this. This is the 100th episode special. You going to drink? Fuck, Brother Jay. Listen to Brother Tay.
No, I'm talking about this guy over here. This one.
Producer Jay, I appreciate this. This is hilarious to me.
Dang.
I might actually have to watch this episode to get drunk.
You don't need an excuse to get drunk, right? Just do it. Like,
I didn't say I needed an excuse. I just said I wanted to make it fun.
He just wants a challenge.
No, the challenge I ever
watched.
What happened?
Right, the first episode he's ever watched.
Yes.
Yep.
First episode.
Absolutely.
So since I know that Brother Jay doesn't watch the episodes or listen to them at all, I'm going to ask you, Producer Jay, of the 100 episodes that we've done, well, the 99 if you exclude this one, which one was your favorite? If you have.
There's been a few that I know after doing it, I was like, that was a fun show. One that comes to mind is when we did the Truth or Drink episode.
Oh.
Where we were doing like, you either say a truth or you drink. I was too truthful in that one because I'm very open. I don't have much to hide.
I don't remember this episode.
Yeah, you probably drank too much. That's why.
Right.
I can't play Never Have I Ever. This shit's unfair to me.
Why? Because you've done everything.
That's not important. Yes. I fucking hate that game. This game, and I get bullied in it. It fucking sucks.
Yeah, because you're a delinquent and a heathen.
I'm not a delinquent. I'm just very experimental.
What? Excuse me? Oh.
What?
What other ones, producer?
We're just gonna ignore it.
I like the WrestleMania 41 that we did. 40, the 41. The one that we did with my brother. That was fun. Because that was like the first time I feel like that I've talked in depth about wrestling for like it was like almost 2 hours, right?
I think so. I think
it was wow. It was a 2 hour long episode. The show was crazy.
Because we were going over the card. But yeah, that one was fun. I'm sure there's other ones that I'm just not thinking of. I mean, how long have we been doing this? It's like 2-3 years at this point.
Yeah,
2 years.
3.5. Like 3 inches. Yes.
Yeah.
A long time. Also, I can name episodes. I remember a lot of them.
Oh, do you?
Be rude to. Yeah, must say.
Please,
why you gotta press me like that? What I did to you?
It's my job.
My favorite one probably has to be the ultimate grind my gears one, first one.
Oh yeah,
that shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious to me.
That we were just ranting.
Also, any one that we had a bracket in has always been really fun. Just watching Brother Jay get mad at me for not watching
the
movies.
sitcom one. Yes, I remember that one.
That was a good one.
The 90s sitcoms.
Also, fucking the candy one where I just watched Brother Jay get pissed at producer Jim.
Candy ones.
Still mad about that, by the way. I would never forgive you.
I have a lot of like saved clips from our show that just makes me laugh. This is hilarious to me.
We did the cookout ones, the tier list cookout.
That was another one where he got mad.
Did I?
He got mad at me.
Always get mad.
What about coleslaw? Did they have to do with coleslaw?
Probably.
Okay, because I don't remember. I think my favorite episode was probably
all the interview ones. I love all the interviews we've done. My favorite one's always the Chills Adonis one. But
I was gonna say I was gonna get into that next about which of our guests were your favorite. But I think my favorite episode was the one where I came back from my hiatus and we talked about Ime Udoka and smashing your coworkers.
Oh yeah.
I want you to know right now. I've had some time to think about that. I definitely would have fought Udoka. I don't give a fuck.
Huh?
It is.
Did I just hear thunder?
Yeah, it's about to start lightning.
It's about to rain.
Yeah. We're in Florida weather. Right. This is Florida weather right now. I don't understand why you get mad at it.
Very tropical, very subtropical.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that was my favorite episode because we kind of got in depth with it about smashing your coworkers and how it's a bad idea. Even though there are plenty of my coworkers in the past that I've wanted to,
It's not that. I mean, you can want to, just don't do it.
It's a lot of reasons not. I think as you get older, you shouldn't do it. Younger ones, by all means, do what the fuck you want, I guess.
I mean,
I felt like because at Target, I felt like everyone was doing it.
I mean, yeah, I feel like we talked about it on that episode. Like everybody was doing it.
Yeah, so I felt like those type of jobs, by all means, do what the fuck you want. I don't care. Those are not permanent jobs.
Another one of my favorites was the aftermath of the Will Smith Chris Rock debacle.
Oh yeah, I wasn't there for that one, but I remember listening to it.
But then you and I had an episode about it. I think
an update. It was like a year later.
Yeah, right. And we did the comedy skit specials about it.
Yes. Yeah.
That was a good episode. Those were very good episodes.
He should slap him back at least once. Get one. Get one good.
I feel like everybody's kind of moved on already.
It had.
Yeah. They've forgiven Will.
No, fuck that. Get one back.
Did y'all see Tony Rock's interview with Vlad on Vlad TV? I mean, I don't really subscribe to. Well, I actually am subscribed to the channel, but I don't really like Vlad TV interviews like that. But it's like, it was that he actually talked about it. He was like, "Yo, fuck out of here."
I mean, that's a brother. Like, I mean, what?
You gotta defend your brother, but also like, get a lick back. I don't give a fuck.
And get a lick back. I think Chris Guy has looked back, but like producer Jay said, everybody's pretty much moved on. Will Smith is back in everybody's grace, especially because of Bad Boys 4.
Fuck Bad Boys 4. Get Pimps back 4. Like, I don't think you did.
I mean, listen, I ain't mad at it. But yeah, those are some of my favorite episodes. Now, transitioning, you said that Chills with Adonis episode was your favorite guest that we had, right?
No, yeah, that's the one I remember the most fondly about. We've had some good ones. That's just the one I remember the most. And we had him twice. If I remember seriously correct. Those are just the one.
Just
did we talk about it?
We talk about it, having him back, but schedules.
Yes.
I mean, if I could reach out to him again and see, when he's available.
I know said that he wanted to do it again.
Did. But yeah, I definitely want to have him back. But I want to be in person for that one because there's so much. He's so funny in person.
Yeah.
It's entertaining. It's more entertaining in person. That one.
Remember the time the line he was talking about his brother. He was talking about how his brother is obese, and it was so off the cuff, and he just mentioned it in passing, and I started dying. Like
you were dying in that episode. Me and Chisel was having a great conversation. You was dying in the corner. It was so funny.
Yo, he had me rolling. I was sitting there like, why you just gonna come out and say that your brother's just morbidly obese and just like so matter of fact?
Yeah, just so nonchalant.
So nonchalant. Obese, like what?
Yeah. Honestly, I think one of my favorite parts of like when we were recording in person is making the producer fucking die of laughing in the corner.
Oh yeah, Josh was Josh.
And the other whoever else would like be there on the day Josh wasn't there, they were just fucking dying in the corner, and it was fully me getting pressed for no fucking reason.
Listen, that was kind of the premise of the podcast. It was just like, what? Excuse me?
Yeah,
me getting pressed. That's what the podcast was. Brother Tay getting pressed for some shit.
It's just lightning. It's okay, Jay. You're not gonna die.
You sure?
What floor are you on?
Fucking dog.
Yeah, for real.
I did not know it was gonna rain tonight. I did not know
it was supposed to rain earlier, and it actually didn't. I was surprised.
It was supposed to rain yesterday, and it didn't. So,
look,
I wish it rained all last week. It would have been nice. Hot as hell.
It rained last night, I think.
Did it?
Overnight.
But it was like a little late one.
Yeah.
Damn. I gotta take the garbage out. I don't need to rain.
Well, make sure you take it out before you die. Just don't get hit by lightning.
I'll take that chance.
Well, respectfully. So
I've been trying to die for 5 years.
Now that we've done 100 episodes, what can we expect for the next 100 episodes?
More of this. The podcast. I don't know.
Oh my god. I don't like the way he's laughing. I don't like that. Why are you laughing like that?
What do you mean? I've done nothing wrong yet.
You didn't say you do anything wrong. I just want to know why you're laughing like that.
Oh, we should do a Never Have I Ever episode just for the fuck of it.
Another one.
Well, we never did Never Have I Ever.
We did a Truth or Drink at this point. We're doing that. It'd be a Never Have I Ever one.
I like that idea.
We could do that. Can be one episode.
Yes, too.
And also, we probably should finally get a female person.
That's
guest.
true.
Well,
we had one.
We had one. Oh yes, Miss Miguelina Camillo.
Oh yeah, right? That's right.
Yes.
But I felt like that was so.
That was like right in the beginning. Like
she was lovely.
She dropped some information on her. Maybe we should have her on again this year about the election.
It's an election year, yeah.
An election
year.
She's doing.
So she's doing politically.
I think we should have her on again, or maybe we should have some other political pundits too. But I did every female guest that I tried to get on, they were either too scared to come on or just flat out like didn't answer me. You know what I mean? Like, remember I tried to get one of my lawyer friends and one of my doctor friends on for the Roe v. Wade episode, and they both kind of flaked on me.
I do remember that.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, not everybody wants to be on camera or even on a podcast talking about stuff. I actually have a friend who I asked him if he would ever like to be on, and he said, I don't know, because I don't want to say something wrong, and then it's out there, you know? I mean, that's a real thing that people worry about.
It's a good fear to have. I understand. You don't want to say something, but my hope is that nothing ever said it comes back to be like this bad.
Well, that's just why you gotta watch what you say, you know?
You're right.
Easier said than done.
I mean, we're not too out of pocket on this podcast, are we?
I don't think so.
We're one of the mild ones.
Not as much as I used to be. The sigh on your face is crazy.
No, I think
it's just lightning, Jay.
There's water coming through my AC from the rain.
Go fix it now. Me and producer Jay will take care of this.
It's just, I think it's
or like a towel.
I just turned it off. It's what must be raining that hard. Jeez, I
mean, it is pouring, most likely.
Yeah, I hear it.
That is what it is. We needed this.
We did. Speak. Like, we were just talking about how hot it was.
What topics should we discuss going forward? Like, because I remember in the beginning we were focused mostly on, you know, the issues that Black men our age face in society, and you know, how we deal with them. And not to say that we kind of got away from it, but we branched out to other topics as well, like general pop culture, sports, media, this, that, and the third. In addition to those things, what should we speak on to take our podcast to the next level?
Depends on what you mean by like the next level. Because like you can easily say, I mean, it sounds stupid, but you can talk about like more. There's no other way to like describe it, like drama. It's like it depends on what you mean by next level. If you really want to like get into that stuff and have people want to tune in to get the gossip, that's what you talk about. I don't like it.
Nah, I mean,
a lot of people do. So, no, but in terms of just like regular topics, well, one, keep doing the Black Fathers Matter, obviously.
Yeah.
Those are really good episodes. Like I've been on one, but I listened to all of them, and they're like easily like the best episodes.
Think so?
I like people telling stories. I like people telling their story.
I deeply enjoy it, especially being part of the one I got to be a part of. I literally do enjoy hearing about how everyone's journey to fatherhood is a lot different.
Yes.
Especially because there's not a lot of shows that actually you do get to hear about fatherhood. It's a very celebrated motherhood. Motherhood's always celebrated. Like,
right.
And understandably. I understand it's not easy to carry a human for about 9 months and push it out for about 20 hours. But everyone has their own little separate journey for it. So I think both should be celebrated in a way.
Yeah.
Well, I got it. I know, like I said before, I know a lot of good fathers, so I have a lot of people in mind.
Well, no, I actually just got a friend who actually his fiance just was about to have a child, so he's becoming a new father right now.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. I'll hook him in, hook him up, reel him in, let him know that we want to hear from him and get his perspective on things.
All right, now that was just disrespectful.
What?
Freaking thunder.
See, I don't want to hear it now. No, suffer like I suffered.
I'm not the sufferer. Oh,
yes, the suffer.
Lightning I just saw the flash of light. That's crazy. That's how close that was because lightning just flashed in my eyes. This Florida weather is crazy.
I feel bad for whoever had a flight tonight. You stuck in the airport.
I do look forward to doing more episodes of me traveling and sports stuff.
Oh yeah, you always. We'll never get enough of those.
I am planning it. I do have a few more trips coming. We never got to talk about. We talked about my Canada trip, so that was fun.
Yeah.
Did you take another after that?
I got a few more planned. I might go to New Orleans very soon.
Hey, be traveling.
No, I don't.
I got no kids and money, so I might as well enjoy my time.
Which I find it astounding that he even has time to travel with all freaking things he does.
Working like a goddamn slave.
Like we were just talking on loading up that he was. I think he was saying you were taking a nap, and we were like, yes, that's normal. You deserve a nap.
Hey, not like me.
You
not like me.
I don't like naps. I really don't. I feel like
I live on naps.
I can't take a nap unless I'm in person. I feel like that's how I am now.
You can't take the naps when?
I can't take a nap unless I'm with like a person.
With a person. Make that make sense.
Well, someone else in the room?
Like a significant other. Any like partner I have. In a way.
That's a little weird.
I feel like it's
what?
I feel like it's easier for me to for me to take a nap when they're in my vicinity. Like if they're here in the room with me, then I can take a nap. If I'm by myself, I feel like I can't take a nap. Unless I'm truly exhausted.
It's mostly I guess it's like a comfort thing.
I think so. I feel like I feel more comfortable enough to take a nap.
Nah.
I could take naps on myself. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he talking about.
I'm the king of naps.
Same.
Literally, I can just tell. I could say, "All right, I'm gonna take a nap," and then I will take a nap.
I'll wind up.
I mean, I can't do it. I'm not saying I can't do it. I just say it's easier.
No, y'all did not see that. Like there are car alarms going off outside right now. That was wild. Hold on.
No, that might have hit a building. If I go dark, you know why.
I mean, if either of us go dark, I'm more worried about. I never told you, or maybe I did tell you, but I never mentioned it on the podcast. So it's like when we first moved into this apartment, it was like, I want to say like maybe 4 or 5 months. It was during the summer, I remember, because my kids weren't here, and I actually had a flood because of a storm.
Oh yeah, I remember see that.
Yeah, I remember telling you guys, but I never said it on the podcast. But yeah,
you did it, and I fully believed it.
It was bad.
Based on the fact that I've now been to your place, I fully believe you have more floods than one.
Well, no, it was just one. Thankfully, it's been just one. I don't know why, because the landlords were even saying that even during Sandy, it never flooded. So they had no idea like how it happened. Well, no, they knew how it happened, but they don't know why it happened now, as opposed to before.
So I would hope they know.
Yeah, it was like the boiler room, which is like right next to us. It like something got caught in the drain, and it was just flooding in the boiler room, which came into. Yeah.
That makes sense.
How long did it take to get the water out?
We got it. It took a few hours. It didn't take that much. That was
a few hours. Yeah, a few hours is a long time.
I mean, it didn't stay flooded. Is what I'm saying. Like we got it out. It stopped, and
then, oh man, I would. I
was mostly surprised. Well, granted, we had just moved in, so we didn't really have much stuff. But nothing valuable was like on the floor, which I'm glad.
That's good.
It was just like water damage on like furniture, but
yeah, I would be pissed. That's the thing.
It was funny because we didn't even notice, because like we were sitting on the couch and my feet was up on like the table or whatever, the edge of the table. So we didn't notice. We're just watching something, and then I go up to get something, and I'm just like, "Yo, what the hell? There's water on the floor."
Was it ankle deep or was it just like?
It was like the bottom of my foot.
Like a puddle.
It's not so terrible.
But I mean, it got worse. That was just how it started.
It's probably
So,
annoying.
ankle deep?
I don't know if it got that high, but it got pretty deep.
Waiting in the water.
But at least no, the landlords they came in and they helped us clean its stuff, and they were like so apologetic. Yo, not for nothing. Like we have the best landlords. Like they give us free vegetables. Like they have their own little garden in the back that they grow vegetables, and they give us some. Yeah.
I would never buy vegetables again from a supermarket. I would buy them off of him.
Yeah, they just gave us cucumbers, and they give us green peas.
There's a cucumber a fruit.
Is it a fruit? No.
Does that have seeds in it?
No.
Are cucumbers fruits?
I don't think so.
And not vegetables.
Oh, for real?
I told you. See, don't question my knowledge.
Oh,
that's why I do. That's why I went to pursuits.
But yeah, so they give us stuff sometimes. But they're good. They're chill.
What else they got?
You know what they got.
What else they got, yo? Come on, son. Don't hide the resources. Well, you know these supermarkets be they be putting all kind of pesticides.
That's all they've given us so far. Like it's just it's always like whenever we pass by, we say hello. They ask us if we want some.
You know my
corn? I don't think so. I don't know what they grow. I don't go in their garden.
You know, my grandfather actually started his own garden in the backyard as well. I don't know what he grows. I'll consider it.
Could be anything.
Well, it could be. My grandfather is a fully Southern person. So like you give him he goes fishing almost every 2 weeks, and he wakes up at 3 a.m. to go on the boats. He has I sent it to you guys. He has the fry. They never got back to me about your fish. I'm sorry, brother Jay. I talked to my mom about that. She never got back to me. She go back to her mind.
You just let me down.
I'm not letting you down. My grandmother's let me, but she's not in New York right now. She's traveling to see her other kids. The ones that they're her kids because she helped raise a lot of them. So she's traveling the southern states at the moment. I should actually call her to see where she is. Because she was in North Carolina 3 days ago. She might be in Georgia right now.
I'm assuming she took stops. It does not take 3 days to go from.
She flew to North Carolina, visiting the cousin and his family. And once everyone knew that she was going to the South, they all wanted her to come to their houses.
No, okay.
So and she was like, "I'll take a round trip to everywhere." So she started in North Carolina, trying to see where else she's at the moment.
You know what we should do? You just gave me an idea.
Road trip?
What?
Yes, take this show on the road.
I do it. I don't care.
You should take it on the road.
I feel like you two would have the hardest time with that.
You can do it. It can be done.
I'm always down for a road trip anywhere we go.
I mean, I've always wanted to do a road trip. But I'd never had the time or the money. So,
well, now you have the time.
I don't have the money.
Just broke.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I mean, we can I would.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, we could just if we take a trip to anywhere, we just bring the stuff with us. We can record together. Easy enough.
I mean, he the only one with a car, so it ain't nothing to load up the van, and we just hit the road. We don't even gotta go far. We can go to Philadelphia or something. No, not Philly. No. Go to the Poconos, or
could do that.
Hell, we can go to Boston or something. I don't know.
You want to fight? You just want to fight in Boston? That's fine. I also want to fight in Boston.
He wanted to throw hands with Bostonians for the longest.
They do.
I'm gonna wear a full Yankee outfit, son.
Yeah, we really gonna fight.
Yeah, and we never hear
We
from
really
you
gonna.
again.
No, you'll hear from him.
Tree.
We'll just hear from him in prison because he'll most likely lose one of those fights. You understand? Boston has a rule. Yeah, Boston people fight all the time in Boston. Whoever loses gets arrested.
Bunch of drunk white folk.
Yeah.
Terrible.
If you ever go to Boston, just remember that you will at least see at least 2 fist fights on a Boston weekend. Just whoever loses is the person that gets arrested.
Whoever loses, the one that gets arrested.
Yeah, because the person
who comes up with this? Who comes up with this stuff?
Boston. It's a Boston lifestyle. Damn.
Or hell, we don't even gotta drive. We can take in a cellar train. Let's go.
We
Come on.
can't. We can. There's an issue. We have to make sure producer Jay gets his shit in fucking suitcase. It's very much his fucking equipment.
That's true.
Yeah,
Well,
what do
my
you mean?
equipment is my PC, which I don't think I'd be taking anywhere.
Can you at least
Yeah,
take the
that's-
software?
No.
Shit. It's not. It's like it's easy. It's easy to happen. Remember, I recorded an episode in South Carolina with us.
Oh yeah, that's true. He did. And wait a minute, I don't have this template, but I have something.
You do,
You guys, the
but for whatever
Maybe it has the
reason, it never
hiccups.
works when you want to do it.
It's a skill issue. I'm gonna admit
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Man, I'm not tech savvy like you, sir.
it takes a while before you can get to producer Jay's level. It might take. It's you, then me, then producer Jay.
I asked this nigga to help me.
Literally, I was
Ooh.
like out eating, and he calls me, "Hey, I need help." And I was trying to do it from my phone.
Yeah, it was wild, bro. It was wild. He got it done.
Hey,
Yeah.
he tries. I never complain. Oh, speaking of that, I just got to alert. Caitlin Clark just broke the WNBA rookie record for most assists in the game. I truly love Muff. I love Muff. Don't tell me nonsense all the time. She had 19 assists.
19 assists.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Also, did you hear about the new deal the WNBA signed?
Yes, they'll finally start making some goddamn money.
Producer Jay, let you know, the WNBA signed a TV deal for about $2.2 billion.
Billion.
Wow.
What else?
Yeah, it's kind of
Pretty sizable.
it's with Amazon and ESPN.
Meanwhile, the NBA,
We don't talk about NBA deals. That's too much money.
bruh,
Didn't,
that's money I dream of.
their new TV deal probably is a higher gross domestic product than like it's
Who got it? It was NBC, right?
NBC, Amazon,
That's,
ESPN, and one other network, or one other streaming service that I can't remember right now. $11.76 billion, something like that. That's higher than some nations' GDPs, which is just
Yeah.
absolutely insane to me.
you can't.
And this is
You want-
okay. So I kind of got to grind my gears just a little bit,
Oh, there we go.
just a little bit. And I'm probably going to echo, the old
Also-
man Charles Barkley.
Hold
Go
on,
ahead.
before you go, just let you know the NBA TV deal was $80 billion.
$80 billion.
Yeah.
Well,
But
what are
still.
the services that are being rendered?
I think it's the same. I think it's the same ones we mentioned before: ESPN, Amazon, CBS, NBC, Warner Brothers, mostly things like that.
Yeah, because I know this is going to be the last year of TNT. So, but my thing is, they're switching to. They don't give a shit about us, the fans. They don't, because throughout the playoffs, right, there was a very stark difference in the coverages between the different networks. Like everybody loved TNT's coverage, but hated ESPN's. And the fact that they're getting rid of TNT, but keeping ESPN, ABC, Disney, whatever. I mean, obviously it's more money for them. But like,
All it is, yeah.
huh?
Yeah,
That's all it is. Money.
That's what I'm
Funny.
saying. They don't care about us, the fans. people are clearly saying, yo, we love Chuck, we love Shaq and Kenny, and what's the other dude's name? Tay, the old white guy.
Oh, Ernie.
Ernie, yes. Love them. Love the coverage. We love the way that they present the game. We love the way that they talk the game. Meanwhile, ESPN. See, when ESPN had NBA Countdown with Stephen A, Michael Wilbon, Mike Greenberg,
That was good.
and then Rose, that was good. To me, that was good. But when they brought in Bob Myers and Malika Andrews and whoever else, I was just like, yo, what is yo, what is this? This is garbage.
Yeah, it's
trash this year.
It's been great. I think ESPN has lost more viewers than ever, honestly, in the following years.
Lost a lot of juice over the last few years. It's just like, this is what y'all giving us, and then they're bringing back NBA on NBC, which is an old school thing, but at the cost of NBA on TNT on TNT, and it's just like, yo, y'all, and then they going over the streaming services. We don't want to keep paying for new streaming services. That's why we got rid of cable. Like, people cut the cable cord so that way they can watch streaming services because they didn't want to watch a whole bunch of ads. They want to watch a bunch of nonsense, and I don't want to have to pay for it. I don't want to pay for stuff that I'm not gonna watch. But now you can buy all these different streaming services. You basically buying cable. Netflix got commercials. I was watching Death Note just like a month ago, and it cut to a commercial. I was like, yo, what is this? Wait a minute. When did Netflix start getting commercials?
I think like a year ago, or two. Definitely during the pandemic, most likely.
Shows you how long I've been out the loop. I don't watch Netflix. And then Monday Night Raw is going over to Netflix. What if you don't have Netflix? What if you don't want to pay for Netflix? You can't password share because they got households and stuff. What is this? Like, I got 3 TVs in my house that all have the same Netflix, that use the same Netflix account. Now, between us 3, I know y'all not gonna snitch, right?
You're just saying it on a podcast that we're posting online.
That's the point, Jeremy. Thank you for blowing my cover.
It's his household.
My sister uses my Netflix also. So
yeah, that's fine.
So every time I want to watch Netflix, I gotta sign into. They always ask me, "Oh, this TV is not part of your household." What do you mean? Yes, it is. Then she does the same thing. She'll ask me, "Oh, are you watching Netflix?" No. Okay, what's the code that they just sent you? What the fuck? Like, pick some. Like, I'm done. Ran over. I'm just getting frustrated.
I mean,
they're trying to deter password sharing. That's all it is.
They do that for everything.
Yeah,
but also
the money. Like, regardless, you're getting the money.
Well, you gotta understand, not everyone's like the Amazon CEO. Not Amazon, the Arizona CEO. You ever see that interview?
Oh yeah.
That's a great interview. It's just hilarious.
Even then, they on some bullshit too, because I've seen.
That's on the store. If you've seen an Arizona can, that's more than $1. That's on the store. That you get ripped off.
The sticker on, well, not the sticker, the paper on the can says
they can fake it. They can fake it. You can.
How?
They go to this.
Wait, you talking about the can or the bottle? The bottle is different.
Both. I've seen it on both.
The manufacturer.
I've seen it on the bottle.
Both of them.
No, you're lying. That's not Arizona. That's.
I've never seen it on. I've never seen it on the can. I've definitely seen it on bottle. But literally, if you go to like the same place that produces their label, you can change. You can get it changed. Easy.
I'm gonna sing you something.
That's not Arizona. That's New Mexico.
New Mexico. Racist is that.
I'm not racist.
Racist.
That's geographically correct. Good shit. They are right next to each other. That's not racist. That's just good knowledge.
See if I can. This was back when I was working in Brooklyn.
We should go to Las Vegas together. Watch Brother Jay lose his money.
Nope, I've tried it once and I'm not doing it again. I went to Vegas and I broke even actually. So I'm like, nope,
I'm not a gambler, so I feel like it would just be a waste of time. I go to the shows that are there.
I would do that. Here's the problem. I like horror games, but I
I
also
go-
don't have the spirit.
I go for the free drinks.
We're gonna take
Nope.
producer Jay to a Usher concert. Usher, whatchamacallit? Usher. Let him get serenaded on stage.
We're gonna send it straight to Natalie.
Word. Word.
It's not gonna cause any issues in your relationship. She's probably gonna love it, but I just want to do it. It's not sometimes it's not about you. It's mostly about how I feel.
Right. Oh, that's funny.
But also, just as WWE's going to Netflix for $5 billion. You gotta understand, money's money.
I know,
Yeah.
but it's like, dude, I can't find it. I'll find it another time.
Also,
Well,
I have a
see,
feeling.
you gotta be smart with how you handle subscriptions. Cause like I'm gonna be honest, I literally only pay for like 2 of them, but I have almost all of them, and I'm not gonna elaborate.
I know whatchamacallit gives me Netflix for free. T-Mobile gives me Netflix for free. They give me.
Oh, you see, that's why, cause you get Netflix through T-Mobile. That's the ad supported one.
Yeah.
Regardless.
No, that's the truth. I mean, I pay for YouTube TV for my family.
A little while. Well, I pay for myself. That's
Yeah, so all
I
the
don't
other
have cable
streaming.
because I don't watch TV.
You understand? I
YouTube.
gotta.
Or I pay for YouTube Premium. I'm sorry, but continue to
Yeah,
say.
you
No, YouTube Premium
got-
I pay for.
Absolutely, it's worth it.
Maybe one day. I had it for a month. I enjoyed it, but I honestly didn't care that much about it.
YouTube without ads is just
Yo, just shut.
It's like the whole time.
it's like there'll be times like when I'm on the like excuse me brother or loading up, and like I'm logged in, and then I'm like watching a video for something. I forget that I'm logged in, and I see an ad. I'm just like, oh,
right.
and then I gotta switch over.
And I can finally browse on other things and keep YouTube open.
Yes, although
Yeah.
that's they used to be able to do that without a subscription.
Right.
So
It
I
is
feel
worth
like
it. It's
I feel
worth
like that's mostly useful to me on my phone.
yeah, I mean that's what it is for. Like they give you that ability.
Also, do you want the honest truth? I don't know what I did to my phone. I think the one I had YouTube Premium on my phone. Ever since I had it, then I haven't paid for it. But whenever I like go to my home screen on YouTube, or just on my phone, the video keeps playing. So I
Yeah,
don't-
there's like some glitches that you can do, or that happen.
I've had this thing for like a year or 2 years now. So I know it's supposed to go away a long time ago, but it hasn't, and I'm enjoying it. When it stops one day, I'll be sad. But until then,
As long as they keep the prices where they at, if it becomes more than $20, I might have to make some decisions.
Well-
So serious.
Well, now they're starting to introduce like the bundled streaming services.
Did see that?
Well,
Yes. See that.
So
well, YouTube TV and YouTube Premium.
no, like I think it's like Apple TV,
Gross.
Disney Plus.
Gross.
and Max or something like that. They're all
Wait.
going to be bundled at one price.
Apple TV and HBO
Cable.
Max.
We're paying for cable.
There's cable.
You're not. It's
It's-
not cable.
It's cable.
It's for what's
I mean,
cable.
No, it's not.
YouTube TV and Apple TV is just
can't- you
an
can't-
interesting version of cable.
First of
Like-
all,
Check this out real quick.
with cable, there is no ad-free tier. You get ads. You cannot pay more to get no ads.
Is that the
If I
criteria?
wanted to watch something,
It's-
if I wanted to watch something on cable, I either had to set it to record or not, and then that's it. And I have to wait for it to air. Like just now, I watched right before we started. I was watching The Acolyte. It dropped at 9 o'clock. I started watching. Not what? No, it wasn't. Oh, no. Yesterday it dropped at 9 o'clock. My bad. But if I wanted to, I could have watched it right then and there. I didn't have to wait. I could have waited like 30 minutes and then it'll still be. I didn't have to wait for it to finish. I didn't have to set it to record.
But the fact that you had to wait for it to drop.
Well, I mean, that's because that's how they decided to drop it. Sometimes they drop at midnight.
Like cable, okay? Instead of uploading all the seasons, all the episodes at once,
Oh no, fuck that.
to Netflix,
No.
I'd rather do that. I
No.
like that. I can watch at my own pace. I don't have to wait for y'all every week. Like I'm watching cable.
No.
That
for
shit's
episodes.
hilarious.
Screw that. No.
Well, you said
No.
fuck that. That's hilarious.
No.
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 But
I'm
but
against
yes.
binging
Why?
because it ruins the discourse.
Keep up, nigga. That's all
No,
you got.
it's not keep up. Everybody, when freaking Stranger Things was coming out, I didn't even watch it because everybody was watching it in a weekend, and they were talking about, oh, did you watch episode 6 and 30 minutes in? Like, did you see that? Like, no, I'm on episode 1.
Keep up, sucker.
No.
Sucker.
I only like binging it after something has already finished airing.
Like completely.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, not completely, but for the most part. Like, I'm watching One Piece right now. So,
Good luck.
I'm like almost halfway through.
Yeah. These on
So
episode
you're on episode 6, huh?
right, 542.
What is it?
It's like
Well, like,
400, I think. Somewhere
You're not
in there.
halfway. You're.
I said
you
almost
could
halfway. I said almost halfway.
I won't do anything for you. I'm fully caught up, so I can't say nothing to you.
I think, well, to be fair, I think the only show that I actually binge watched that was brand new at the time that it dropped was Daredevil. And that was because I was looking so forward to that. Like
That's
the
a good show.
first season, I binge watched. I was in college, so I binge watched it in like 3 days.
I miss when I didn't
binge
have
watcher.
responsibilities. See, that's the thing. The reason why I don't like binging now is because I'm a freaking adult with 2 kids and a full-time job and a significant other. I don't have time to binge stuff.
If you wanted
Yes.
to, you would.
No, because then it takes away from my other stuff.
What other stuff?
My video
I'm not gonna-
games.
You have a
listen, I don't
backlog.
wanna hear nothing- wait, hold on. I'm sorry, Dad. I don't want to hear nothing about your video games because you have a backlog that's longer.
Why do you think it's long?
Right?
Why do you think it's so long?
Because you have
I have no time.
you have terrible skills, brother.
No.
Terrible.
This is not loading up, right? We're not getting into this right now. You wanna talk about this? We'll talk about our loading up.
Well, if you invite me back on, maybe I would.
I feel like
You're
I have.
always invited. What have you done to get disinvited? What did you do?
I didn't do anything. He just won't invite me on. He'll
He wants
invite.
he wants to be invited just so he can say no.
I wouldn't say no though. That's the crazy.
It's going
I wouldn't say no. I just I
so all over the
probably
place.
I'm not as obviously well versed or informed in the news cycle as y'all are. Just I
Oh,
told
it's just-
what's funny is I told you exactly what lane to provide for me when it came to loading up, and you haven't done it yet.
What?
I told you what type of episodes I could do with loading up.
Well, like the dedicated episodes,
Right,
or game or whatever.
right, for a specific game or a type of game, like a gaming adventure.
Honestly, if I wasn't going away this weekend, we probably could have done it this week because this week is pretty slow. But
I
I
want
mean,
you to know right now.
I'll do what Brother say. Fuck it.
go ahead. I was
We
gonna
can
say-
do. I want you to know right now that it's mostly them ranting about the news.
I know, yeah, we
Most
go
of
into
them.
it, and Tay just he's like like when you listen to a song and they have like the little like
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
Dabblers.
yeah, there you go. Like, oh,
We are the amigos. I am fully the background character until it's my time. Because like they'll go in like long rants. I'm like, they're clearly passionate about this one, and who am I to stop them from going on? And then after a certain point, I'm like, they've been ranting for 40 minutes. Please, Jesus, I gotta use the bathroom.
I can be very ranty.
But
Clearly.
don't. It's you and
And
Brother
yeah,
Zay.
both of us. Yeah, we are.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ! I literally they know when their rants go longer, I'm like, y'all not done. Jesus.
Yeah, I know. I try to like look at the time just to see how long I've been going. It
I
depends
literally
on how-
when their rants are too long, I'd be like, "Oh, we done? All right, cool." Like I'll do. Just like,
Yeah. I can make it. So yes, you can invite me on. Just give me a lane, and I'll drive in it, and I'll step on the gas, smash my foot on the gas, and drive that motherfucker. All right, just gotta invite me.
Nah, don't invite him until he invites us on those trips to Will. I'm still upset.
Oh yeah.
When am I gonna get?
To be fair,
when
he
am I gonna get to
invited
bro
me
trip?
once, but it was like impromptu, and I couldn't go.
I'm confused.
I never get invited to bro trips. Him and Will be going on the nicest bro trips, and I just be home.
Oh, well,
fuck yeah.
Okay, first of all, you were on vacation too at the same time we were.
I think so. Yeah.
Number one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. What play with me. And second, just next time we go somewhere, I'll let you know because it's always cool to have more than one person around. I don't know where he's trying to go next, but that's another thing. He like to pull I don't know. I'm not necessarily last minute, but say like he's trying to go somewhere. He'll be like, "Yo, I just felt like randomly going somewhere. You trying to come?" Like that's how Puerto Rico happened. Like he wasn't sure where he was going away for his birthday until like a week before or a week and a half. He was like, "Yo, I'm going to Puerto Rico. I know it's a little last minute, but if you want to come through, all you gotta do is pay for your flight." I was like, "Say less. I'm out. Let's go."
I mean, I enjoy those. I can do those trips where it's like, "Hey, pay for your flight." And it's just like my brain is like, "All right, cool. If that's what's happening, let me tell my supervisor right now." Be like, "Oh, I'm taking these days off. So you want to get back?"
Well, I can't go nowhere till September, and not even. Jesus. I can't go pretty much till October.
Yeah, your supervisor training's on your ass.
Yeah, my summer's ruined. I said that. I was like, "Yo, y'all just ruined my summer." But
no one told you to accept this position again. You had it and didn't want it.
Yeah.
But
what'd you say?
You need the money. I understand.
I don't need the money. I'm not gonna be swinging hammers for 30 years. I'm not doing it. I just made 7 years today. Actually, come to think about it,
which is crazy.
That is crazy.
It's insane. And I have 27
It's been 7 years. It's been 7 years since you left Target.
Yes.
It feels like we left Target at the same time.
We did.
No, he left.
We really did.
Like a year, maybe.
We'll left at the same time. Me and Will left at the same time.
Yeah, you two left at the same time, which makes sense. I stayed for longer. I left producer Jay.
Yeah, you left himself to suffer.
He was alright.
I left like right after him, so
yeah, he was fine.
You think they miss us? No.
They probably don't remember us.
Well, I think the store is completely brand new leadership. I didn't recognize anybody at the store the last time I went.
I always see DeCourcy.
Yeah.
I always see he's still there. Every time I see him, it's nice to see him, but at the same time, I'm like, yo, you still here?
Maybe he's comfortable.
I mean, yeah, he's comfortable.
He's making it for him. Maybe, who knows? Maybe that's his side gig. He is Bayesian, by the way. So they.
I fully believe that's his part-time job.
Probably.
Right.
Because he doesn't do 40 hours there. He does like 5 every. He does like 20. So that has to be his part-time job.
You cannot live off of a part-time Target salary in this economy. No.
No, so he clearly has another job that pays him well enough, and
probably
also frees him schedule enough where he can still come and do this nonsense.
I mean, yeah, it's probably just got nothing better to do. Why not just?
It'd be crazy if he was a sugar baby.
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe
he is still there, which is insane to me.
Also, his kids could be sending him money. He probably don't have stuff to do. You don't know anything. I'm just assuming he has kids. Don't quite.
I'm assuming he has kids.
Yeah, he definitely seems like the type of nigga to have kids, plural, in other states, sending him money to do nonsense. In other countries as well.
What?
I feel like DeCourcy in his younger days was pimping.
He could have been.
Fair.
He has that demeanor.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah. He's one of those. He's probably one of those slide pimps. Yeah.
Absolutely. Like my I can't talk. My track and field coach whenever I used to do track and field, he'd be like, "Yo, I'm just." Whenever we go to other states, like, man, I used to remember this bitch. I used to talk over here. She had the meanest. I'm like, sir, I'm trying to practice. I'm trying to focus for this track meet that you dragged me out here. I don't want to be in the RB right now. I'm fucking here because of you, nigga.
I'm trying to motivate you guys.
I'm trying to motivate myself. I don't need to care about the ass you was getting in 1955.
Damn.
He was getting civil rights coochie. Is that what he was doing?
I fully believe my coach was that nigga old.
Jim Crow blow? Like, what's going on here?
Jim Crow, bro.
Segregation pussy is better than segregation.
Oh my gosh.
That segregation pussy was different. You don't know. It was forbidden. That's what made it better.
Yeah.
Hey, right on. Something. You said and you asked, are we going to say out of pocket things? Yes. Of course I am. You knew this. My God, you should have heard the thing I said after the Trump assassination attempt. I was wilding.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about this.
We skipped through the whole thing. We may have to make that its own episode, but I was wilding when I heard about that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to save that for next episode, I think, because
that should be.
We still got a couple episodes in the bank that we got to put out. Oh shoot!
Absolutely.
Real quick. I personally think the whole thing was staged, and that just kind of in the presidency. That's just my opinion. That
I hope. I don't know if it won in the presidency. It might have made the race closer.
I don't think
it made the race closer.
Dude, that picture.
That was the picture.
And the flag is flying behind him.
Also, that's a dictator photo. I don't know what you said. That's a dictator photo.
That picture. A lot of people are gonna run with that. But the second he showed up with that little freaking patch on his ear, that killed all his aura. Because
I saw and I was like, yo, shouldn't you have like a whole
yeah.
If you got shot in the ear.
I want you to know before he showed up to the convention with that, they caught him playing golf without it morning.
That was not true. That was another.
Oh, that wasn't true?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody posted it that day, but according to them, they said it wasn't that day.
I don't believe them. I don't believe that shit.
That's what they said.
I don't believe that shit.
Anyway.
Also, if it grazed his ear, the person in the back of him should have got shot. That nigga wasn't shot at all.
No, I think I would have said it was probably staged until they revealed that the guy who shot him was a Republican and also a Trump supporter. So that killed the whole narrative. And you notice how they don't really talk about what happened anymore.
It's like it never happened.
They wanted it so much. They wanted to be a minority so bad.
They wanted to be a freaking Democrat Biden supporter.
Oh, they wanted it so bad to be like some African American dude or some Hispanic dude.
Yeah, they were digging. They were digging.
Oh, they were preying on. They was preying on us. What was that dude came out as Matthew? What the fuck his name is? Thomas or Matthew? With the long white hair. Oh, they were pissed.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck. This dude's whiter than me. I can't let this rock. Steve Bannon was tight.
He said that the boy was getting bullied mercilessly when he was a teenager, and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, yeah, of course he was. Of course he was.
Oh man, and our producer Jay Herbie, that shit's hilarious. You didn't hear me, brother Jay?
No, I did not.
When it came out, I know Steve Bannon was tight.
You need to be arrested. Wrong with you?
Was it Sean? Oh, what is it? Sean O'Hara? Was Sean Hannity? What the fuck is it?
Hannity, yes.
I knew he pulled his wig off crazy. Leave this nigga. You know he cursed. He said the N-word too. He's like, can't believe this nigga's white.
Word.
I really did it. I'm about to start wilding for real.
Either one of y'all have a legitimate grind my gears?
Yours was fine. What's wrong with yours?
Yeah, no, yeah, yours was good enough earlier in the.
Was it?
Yeah, just because you hate cable doesn't mean we're not like respect it. Also, if we keep going, this flickering shit is gonna get people.
Yeah, no, it's not annoying me.
This drinking game is. When I go back and watch this drinking game, this shit about to go crazy.
Take us out, man.
Make a timer. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the Excuse Me Brother podcast show. If you want to talk to us, interact with us, please leave a like and comment, subscribe on YouTube. We do read them sometimes. I know it's not me, but one of us does. But if you want to interact with us on Instagram, go to excuse_me_brother, ends with an A. I'm tired of doing that joke now. I'll probably bring it back at New Year's or when my indigestion goes away. And if you want to interact with us on TikTok, go to Excuse Me Brother with the ER, no spaces, anything, just straight. Leave comments on those. We do read those. Or at least Producer Jay does, because he won't want us access to it. I'm not asking for it. I don't want to deal with that nonsense.
No, he also has.
Speaking of Producer Jay, I saw you getting into it with a few of the guys on the loading up.
Yeah, don't even get me started on that shit.
Oh.
So what did I tell you about going back and forth with people on the internet? What did I tell you about?
You're right. I should have done it.
Wait, tell me. I didn't
look
see
on
this.
the TikTok. You'll see.
Yes.
Which episode?
The most recent ones.
Got you. Oh, you know I'm gonna laugh at your ass.
It's the most recent 3 because they're all tied together.
Right.
I bet.
Speaking
you
of
should
rants,
know better.
On a 3-post rant.
Yes.
You should know better.
People had a
This is what I was talking about. I get on my rants on loading up.
Well, yo, you should know better, especially on video game shows. You know these fuckers are looking for nothing.
True.
Listen, he had an opinion, and people had their opinions, and it got real nasty. I was looking at it. Oh,
I told you, say you wanna fight with Sony and Microsoft people. Told you stay in your Nintendo lane. These checks are solid. These checks are better.
Nintendo, they don't do controversial shit.
I told you, Nintendo wrong. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, have a good night, good day, good morning, good evening. Throw these hands so that you see me. I'm ready for you at all times. Thank you. Good night.
Peace.
If not, fight Producer Jay. He might be funnier.
Perfect.